Well, it's Friday before the Browns welcome the Chargers to town. Ashley Bastock here with Mary Kay Cabot outside of the Browns practice facility. And for this video, we have a lot of injury updates to get to, Mary Kay. So let's go through some of the main ones. I think the surprise for Browns fans of this Friday is the fact that Denzel Ward, who is still in the concussion protocol, was back out on the practice field.
Yeah, it was great to see Denzel out there. Of course, we're always so worried about Denzel when he has one of these concussions. This was his second of this season, but he was back out there. That's great. He's listed as questionable for this game. He has one more hurdle to cross to be completely clear from that protocol. But if he can do that by tomorrow, then he can be back out there against the Chargers.
Yeah, from Kevin Stefanski talking today, it sounds like Saturday is going to be the key in determining his availability. But as we said all week, I think a good sign we saw him around the building. The other good sign for this Browns team is the fact that David Njoku and Bitonio both back out at practice today. And even better news, neither has an injury designation heading into this game, which means they'll be available.
Yeah, that's good for them because the Browns were headed towards an 8th line combination, and they don't really need that. They need some stability on the offensive line. So good for them that Bitonio is available to play. We know he's a warrior. We know he gets out there and he plays hurt, so I think you can count on him. And same thing with David Njoku. He missed 3 games earlier this season with a sprained ankle. Now he's got a hand and an ankle, but I think he'll be out there as they try to beat these Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about those O-line combinations so much these last couple of weeks, so definitely a nice break finally for that unit. And then the last bit of good news is Jerome Ford and this running back room, he also does not have an injury designation.
Yeah, you know, the good thing about this is the fact that Nick Chubb came back pretty strong in his second game last week. He looked really good. He ran hard. Now they're going to have even more of a 1-2 punch with Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford. They're a little bit different in their styles. Jerome is very quick and speedy and shifty, catches the ball a lot out of the backfield, and then we know Nick has that power and that bruising running ability against these Chargers. So good for them. And one other note real quick, and that is the fact that Deshaun Watson is recovering here inside this building from his ruptured Achilles. Kevin Stefanski says he's rolling around on his cart after the surgery, and I talked to a couple of guys today, and they said his spirits are up and he's really working hard.
Yeah, and Mary Kay, you even asked Kevin Stefanski today about his attitude, his demeanor, and it sounds like he's, vowing to work his way back from this and seems still all in on being with the Browns.
That's right, and we'll have to see how all that goes because their whole quarterback picture for next season is completely up in the air, but at least for now, they have Jameis Winston holding down the fort. Let's see what he can do on Sunday.
All right, well, no matter how the rest of that recovery goes, no matter who is available on Sunday when the Browns play the Chargers, we will cover it all over at cleveland.com/Browns.